Have you ever been in that situation where you're always chasing after her, sending messages, starting conversations, trying to set up dates, and yet she seems more and more distant? Well, but what happens when you stop? When you decide to stop chasing, stop responding immediately, stop being always available, that's when things change. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Go ahead and leave a like now, because in this video, you'll understand what really happens in a woman's mind when you disappear. We'll talk about psychology, instinct, emotion, and how to turn the game in your favor. Stay until the end, because this knowledge can completely change how you position yourself with women. The immediate impact: breaking constant validation when you disappear. The first effect is breaking her emotional routine. Until then, she knew she had your attention guaranteed. She knew that if she didn't respond or acted coldly, you would still be there. This creates a sense of control. By distancing yourself, you break this pattern. And you also break the validation cycle she was receiving. Even unconsciously, this absence creates a feeling of emptiness. The attention that was once constant has now disappeared, and she starts to wonder, why did he stop? What happened? This first moment is marked by confusion, doubt, and a certain discomfort. Absence draws more attention than constant presence, activating the instinct of curiosity and ego. Every time something gets out of control, the brain tries to understand. When you disappear, she enters a mental state of questioning. Did he find someone else? Did he get tired of me? Did I do something wrong? This activates two powerful triggers, curiosity and ego, because yes, her ego feels it. She begins to wonder why she's no longer the center of your attention, and curiosity fuels the desire to know where you are, what you're doing, and with whom. This process makes you, even when absent, occupy more mental space than when you were available all the time. Fear of loss and the awakening of desire. Prolonged absence activates a deep fear, the fear of loss. When you disappear and no longer show interest, she begins to realize that she might be losing you. And that's when the game turns. Desire is born from risk. When she feels she might lose you, that perhaps you're moving on or simply giving up, it creates an emotional urgency. The desire that was dormant can resurface strongly. You suddenly become more valuable, not because you've changed, but because your absence made her rethink what she felt. The change in perception of value: men who are always available are often seen as less interesting. Scarcity creates value. When you disappear, you start to be perceived as someone with your own life, with options, with purpose. She begins to see you differently. And this change in perception directly affects how she feels about you. The image of a needy man dissolves, giving way to the image of a mysterious man, perhaps even desired by others, and this activates the sense of competition, urgency, and attraction. The return: when she starts seeking you out. If the bond between you still existed, she will feel it. And often she will come back. It might be with a casual message, a like on social media, a random question. These are tests. She wants to know if she still has power over you. If you respond quickly, go back to insisting, or show neediness, the charm breaks again. But if you maintain your stance, show that you're doing well and continuing with your life, then yes, she truly misses you. The secret is not to do this as a game, but as a lifestyle. When you truly learn to value your time, your energy, and your worth, she feels it, and feels it strongly. Conclusion: stopping the chase isn't about manipulation, it's about positioning yourself. It's showing that you have value, that you know what you want, and that you won't beg for anyone's attention. When you disappear, she feels it, and feels much more than you imagine. If you want to continue learning how to become a stronger, more confident, and more desired man, subscribe to the channel now and share this video with that friend who needs a push in their love. Life.comment here, she will miss me and strengthen the community of wisdom heirs. Until the next video, Heir of Wisdom.